that it would be easy, so that there would be less chances for the error. Okay. So first you have to import the panda module. Basically, import is a keyword. So it will help us to import the file. Okay, import pandas. So now what we are going to do, we are going to create a data set. Okay, basically, first what we have taken a data set, data frame we are going to create. This is a data set car, what type of car and passing. Just take any random we have taken, and then we have created as a you can say data frame, converted into pandas dot data frame my dataset, whatever dataset structure you have taken, and then you have printed this one as a value, nothing else. So this way it will print this value. If you have to compile, even you can see this is the code all of you have run. All these code where Python code. This is a Google Collab platform. Okay, you can use basically by using your email ID, and you can save that file also. Okay, so that is first one. To create a data frame, you can see that it is a created. So now basically, what do you mean by data frame in pandas? Anyone having idea?
It's a kind of a structure, before before preparing a building. So first of all, we have to make a data frame like this, right?
Yes, basically you can say the 2D label data structure, which one column having a different types of values we will have. Okay. So to create a data frame, what we have to use, which function? Data frame curly braces. See, my data set I have taken, and then what I am doing, pandas dot data frame. Basically, panda is calling the data frame function. Okay. So I think other students are going to join just later. So is it clear to everyone? First, how we can create a data frame?
Yes.
So basically, data frame is a data structure, like as you people have learned, list, set, tuple, dictionary. Which one will help us to organize the data into the 2D array, or you can say table of row and column. Mostly it's a deal with the you can say Excel file, CSV file. You can import, and JSON file also you can import in the. So now coming to the series basically. So basically, series is what here? That is a column in one table. If you have to deal with the one dimension array, so what type of values it is going to hold, then we are going to deal with the series. So what we have done, import pandas, okay, as a PD. Why I have done as a PD over here? So short, instead of writing a full name pandas again, I'm just writing as a PD, okay. So I have created a list. Then I'm going to convert into the series, pd.series, and you can see it values will be printed. Clear? Integer type of values. Anyone having a doubt in this?
No.
Okay. So now suppose if you want to check that the labeling also. So if nothing else is specified and you want to label it, so how we can do that with the print my var 0 also you can do. Let's see how it is going to be print this value. Print labeling basically you want to do here. Okay. So basically it is help us to indexing the value. Okay. If I will type over here, clear? So by this way, we can first value having index is a 0, second value it start from the 0, and with the help of the labeling also, you can access this values. Clear? So
Yes.
how we can create our own basically label also we can create. Like here I am using the by default one. Okay, if I have to create my own, how can I create? So I will show you. Import panda as pt. Okay, and then a is equal to 1.7.2.3 I have taken. Okay, so next my var dot, if I will take equal to pd dot series, but I have taken a comma index. Okay, index here I just want to specify whatever, you can take x, because a already we have taken a name. Z. Okay. XYZ basically we want to take as an index in the list. You have to define print my var. Okay. Mm. Clear to everyone how it is printed? Now, what is the use? If I have taken a my var, then it is the same like that. But if I will here print my var y, so then what value will be printed? Let's see. Why error is because I have given a in a code. Okay. Clear, this way we can create our own indexing number too. So first we have created the data frame and then we have created, you can say, series. So similarly, I have given you the example over here how you can create import panda. Okay, NumPy you people have done.
No.
Yes.
So I'm listening. What?
Uh,
Yes.
like nobody has taught us.
Okay. You are saying yes.
Yes, because I have seen that NumPy is also one of the directory. That's why.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, NumPy is the one file basically that is help us to do the mathematical operations on the array. So it is basically used for the calculation of the matrices. Okay, so if that is not, I think, in your syllabus, but here I still have taken example. Okay, same way as pandas you have people have imported, you can import the NumPy also. Okay, so series first I have converted into the creating an empty series I have created, and then I'm just trying to print it whatever by default it will like see print value series. So dtype float value by default it is taking. So now what I have taken, how we can create a 1D array, I have taken data, and that data I'm trying to put into the series. Whatever the values I have taken, it will be printed like this. Okay, so that is the series. Again, data frame, simple. So now import panda pd dot data frame. Like suppose whenever you have to create a data frame, you need to recall this function pd dot data frame. Okay. So then print it, so then it will print the empty data frame. Okay. So now we have created the list of the string. Everyone know that we can create a list of the string like this. So then what we are calling a constructor function of the data frame. By default, you know that na constructor of any programming language with the name, like a list. If you have to convert the list into the set, suppose you have taken a as a list, so set in bracket, if you will like a, so set is called as a constructor. Same here, pd dot data frame is a constructor, okay, which one will help us to convert that list of the string into the data frame. So it will be converted. So now if you will see the values are coming as 0. Anyone just want to run at the same time? Any one of you, those who are doing, Neha, Nitish? Okay. It's in no one want to do the practice at the same time. Okay. So we can do later on. Don't worry about that. So same way I have taken another example. Okay. You have taken a list and then we are converting that you can say list in by using a on indexes that I have already shown to you guys. Okay. So here I have taken a data value and then you can define the index like this also. Here I have not taken a AB because A has I have taken as a list only. This is a list, okay. But whenever you have to convert into the list into the series or whatever data frame in the pandas, so you need to combine. Okay. Till yet, if anyone having a doubt, anyone having a doubt in this?
No, no.
Okay. So same way we have taken a data frame. Okay. So calories and durations. So it will be printed like now. If you will say that if you want to know that the oh no, why first we have to run this one. Okay. If this is printed, now it will show the location. Okay. So both value, even if in 2D array values you have taken in a data frame and you have to specify the one index only, and when this the whole rows values will be printed. Okay. So now print if 0 to 1 means 0 through one row, all rows should be printed. Okay. So this way you can basically location df data frame location. First is the 0, first row it will be, and then you want two rows. So by this way you can print the two values. So now let's see. We need to import the data file. All of you know now how to read the file.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So okay, I have imported the data CSV file and I'm trying to convert that CSV file into the data. Okay. So CSV file is printed. Okay. Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, it is just reading that CSV file, how we can store basically why we are reading. If you have to store a big data set, to you basically you can't type, okay. So simply by importing that CSV file and by using to convert into the entire data frame, then you have to use a to underscore string function, okay. If you having a JSON file also, then you can also use a JSON file dot JSON. So it will be printed. Okay. So now next one is if you have to want to know basically how many rows are there, or first rows you just want to print, or last five rows you want to print. So then how we can use all this function, we will see that. Okay. So convert it now. This is the one function maximum rows basically. How it can show that at a one moment they are saying 60 rows are there. PD dot option dot display dot max row. I just want to know. Okay, clear. This one it will show that ki how many rows at a maximum at a one screen it can show. Can be vary from the different basically compiler to compiler. Okay. So now I have changed the limit and it will show the all values. Whatever the data values are there, it will show that the total values. Okay. So how we can set the maximum number of rows and columns should be displayed whenever we are trying to print the frame. Okay. So that we can set with the display maximum row do. Okay. As I by default when I ask import pandas as a pd print, so they said 60, but we don't have 60 in the data.csv file. We have more than 60, 169 rows. So what I have done, I have changed the capacity of that so that all rows could be visible, and it is displaying the all 169 rows in a whenever we are trying to print it. Okay. So
Uh,
now,
Ma'am,
yes,
can
yes.
you please cut this sidebar
Okay.
so
This
that the screen may be enlarged enough?
now it's fine.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, what is the difference between like print DF or DF or just DF?
See, DF also works even if you don't try it. Even okay, basically in Python 3, basically they have started to add so that there would not be a confusion. Okay,
Okay. So,
even in if you will see that in print DF was basically DF both are working.
huh,
Okay,
okay.
because like if you will see Anaconda and Jupyter also. So in Jupyter, even directly df you can say name of the data frame also you will write, it will display the all values. Okay,
Even I guess it prints over in Colab also.
yeah, later because every day it is upgrading. Na, see, Python is like that. Every day new library function, or they are improving in the existing library functions. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now I just want to see the top 10 rows of that. Okay. So how I can see that top 10 rows, but I have to import that file. Okay. And then I just say, I just print the first 10 rows. So it will be printed. Okay. So when if I will head function, basically df dot head. So why do we need to call df dot head? If simply head I will write, it will work.
No, ma'am. But the data frame should also be provided with it.
Yes.
See the head.
Yes, very good. Basically, how that head function will get to know from which data frame we have to print the 10 rows. Okay, so that's why we are now calling here with the help of any function. Even whenever we are reading CSV file, so for which library file you want to use, so that's why we are using a pd dot for. Okay, so that it convert into the data frame. Now from that data frame we are want to print the first 10 rows, so we have called as a head function, and tail function basically help us to print the last 5 rows. Okay, if I will write print df dot tail, so it will print the last 5 rows. Okay, now, if you want to know the print df dot information, so whatever you can say column name and how many values are there, so it will print the all details. So same in the SQL also we do na this thing to know about that table information. Anyone remember which command we use? What type of value we can enter, what type of constraints are there, name of column.
Uh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm asking the name of the command.
For
Like if you want to see the structure of the table in SQL, which command we need to use?
structure of the screen. Describe.
Yes. DSC, basically it will describe the structure of the table. Okay. Same here, information about the data frame. It will display the information, how much memory they have used and all that will be shown. Okay. Clear to everyone?
Yes, got it.
Yeah.
Anyone having a doubt in this till yet, whatever we have done?
No,
No.
ma'am.
No. Okay. So now we are going to move further. So now if another function is the if you want to remove the empty cells. Okay. So whenever we are analyzing, sometime rows are, you can say, in your Excel sheet are empty. Okay. So how we can remove the empty rows from that original file? For that case, we need to use a drop NA function. Okay. So basically, drop NA function, it will create a new data frame. It will not change. You need later one. Okay. If you want to change in the original data frame, that we will see how we can change it. Okay. So first again same way import pandas. Okay, and then we have read this file. So now what I said, if there is any empty row, it should be deleted and then it should be printed into the new data frame. Okay, so new data frame, it is going to be printed. Okay, but there is a no. Okay, but if you want to change with the original data place, so see first previously in you can say previous code what we have done, new df dot drop na, but here we are just writing in place as equal to true. It me there you were creating a new data frame, you are giving new underscore df, but here we just want to change into the original one. So then you have to write down in place is equal to true. Okay, so it will be printed. Clear? You can see. Clear the meaning of this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So now, so how we can deal with the empty cell? Basically, there is a if you can recall in a word, there is a always option. You can say find and replace. First one we have used drop na function to remove, and now we just want to replace with some particular values. Okay, if there is a basically fill na function will help us to replace the empty cell with the one particular column. Okay, so now you can see here import we have under that calorie column, if there is any values are empty, so we just want to add a 130 sometime like a healthy me whatever the apps are there, how they take and data, and sometimes they are not able to get to know the calories of the one any object, any you can say dish. So what they are doing, fill in a 113 is true. Okay, in the original data place. So clear to everyone this one?
Yes.
So same we have created in the next one, you can see here. But how we can create a basically nd array series, but we have import the pandas, and then we have taken a data set of the 2D array. This is 2D array or not? Whenever double brackets we are using, that is a 2D array, na? It is similar like a
Yes.
list. Okay, so then we have converted into the series, pd.series, whatever the data we have taken, it will be shown like this. Okay, so next example, import pandas. Again, we have taken a 2D list. Basically, we are going to put the value in the form of the list to particular, and then we have taken a data frame list and column. So here we are going to give the number tag and number. Whatever the values would be given, might be they will not give the name, so correspondingly you have to define whatever the weightage are there. Okay, same way we are going to create, like here also list we have. Okay, you have got the all data, like you have values, might be you got a in the SQL data you are getting in a unstructured form. You are going to first you always create the structure of the table and then you start inserting, but here in the Python you got a data, then you have to just give the column names. So same way you can give the column name list whatever in the data frame, and first name, last name, age, and data type should be the float. You can create like this. Okay, clear to everyone? So now suppose we having a to list and you want to add the values. Okay, how we can do that? With the help of the sum function. Similar, there is a fruit, one category list is there, and then in the first series you have given a number weightage of in one series. You can say in the one first class you want to give that much number of fruits, in the second class you want to give to the that much number of fruits, and then you want to add, and finally you want to see the sum of this one, so you can do. Clear to everyone? This one sum function, any doubt? See, you people were taking interest in SQL, so here you are facing any difficulty or you are getting?
Yeah, I think we need some self practice after class, so that for better understanding.
Yeah, please do that. Okay, I hope.
We need some self practice after class, so that for better understanding.
Yeah, please do that. Okay, I hope you people have done for the sequel also.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, they would. So, if anyone want to do at the same time, also they can do that. Okay, and now we are basically that one, the small one. But how you will do with the longer one with the help of the functions? You can pass those functions. Sorry, pass those to list in the series function, and then you can call the sum function also. Okay, so result will be printed like this. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So same way, another example. See why NaN is coming over here. Anyone can tell?
It's a null value, right? I think.
Yes. Yes. Anyone can tell? Why it is coming?
Uh, because we have not taken the data frame, I guess.
We have not taken.
Like we are not printing it as a data frame.
We are not printing some. You mean to say?
Yeah. A minute.
See carefully.